That's fine though. Just tell us when you're live again.
And it's
Okay, and yeah, after that small delayed crash there, we've already missed a little bit of the rollout here onto first. It looks like our red demo man going to get to the point first. Blue Scout Vanitas going to come and engage on him, but his red counterpart going to be up on the rooftop. Nobody taking any casualties quite yet, but it looks like, yeah, red's going to get a little bit more control here of the top, and oh my goodness, Dreadnought already dropped down, Pyro scroll down as well. A 7-on-3 situation, and it looks like red's going to be able to secure this point pretty easily with the heavy taking down that soldier tiptoes with some sniper help. They're going to run down the sniper here, shoot him, Demo Man going for some, is this Iron Bomber play? Is that an Iron Bomber he's running?
Yeah, Iron Bomber.
Alright, well, what can you do off the Iron Bomber?
Inferior pipe launcher, in my opinion. It could use an update to where it's a little more useful.
Well, we're going to see if you can do anything with it. So you don't have bounciness, so like pushing down the side here could be really tough. But never mind that, we have an Uber charge already coming through here. Very, very, very fast round. Only a mini sentry gun for protection. The core is coming through. Scout's going with them. Oh my goodness, a double kill going down for the Dome Man. They lose their medic, they lose their heavy. No medic's actually still alive, trying to run away from the Scout here. Scout running him down, pistoling him out. Soldier's coming for his savior. Does finish him off. See ya, Eldrick. Gonna save out his I'm gay.
Yeah, really good hold there. The key to that was Yasuo died to a backstab from Az, who managed to pick that off in the little shutter area. Not sure what happened there. And with that, Blue was able to hold, and now Tree Forest 2, second point.
Yeah, they get back their second point here. Dreadnought sitting at 91%. A little bit of his cores here, just his demo man so far, but all the flanking classes trying to move through flag room IT now. And yeah, it looks like they're going to try and sneak in. Yeah, the Scout is here. They can see him being healed, though. It's a Scout on Scout. Oh, it's a Scout Uber coming in. He's not really finding a kill quite yet. The Demo Man power-up's coming through. Now they flash a lot, using most of that Uber to finish off the Pyro. Spitfire graciously giving up his life to keep the Uber charge back, and they take out a Scout for it as well. Losing their Demo and Soldier now, though, to a nice snipe and heavy reflex. A big another mid-fight coming forward. There's a heavy-on-heavy action going forward. Looks like Red Heavy has the advantage. They throw a sandwich over to the Blue Medic. Scout coming on the flank side, though. No, he will not get the cleanup. And I think Red's going to be able to hold this back, but it was a lot of casualties on both sides.
Yeah, and that mini actually picks up Sinless just before going down from Bate. Bate out-sniping Ars there and giving him the sniper advantage for this hold here. So now we're going to see, hopefully Bate can prevent anyone from peeking. We do see Blue is in a position to sort of hold close, and actually Bate is getting really close to the choke.
Yeah, he's really close there. I think they know that they're hugging they're classically hugging the wall, as you tend to do on your second point defense here process. Medic takes a shot from that Iron Bomber coming forward. He's gonna be all right though. Just gonna be able to heal that back up. Pyro comes in. It was actually gonna be a Pyro pop here for Red Team. No, they've switched back to Demo. Demo Man throwing down the stick plays. Not really finding anyone quite yet. Looks like he gets a sentry gun. He does get tiptoes as well. Heavy in a nice flank position, and they are gonna find the Blue Sniper as well. Nope, Sniper's gonna get away, and I think they get the Scout too. So it's a 7-on-7 situation right now with a Scout going forward. Should be able to get a health pack? No, health pack doesn't respawn in time for him. Sniper, Art's going to survive, going to be able to back out, and heavy support coming back in. Ooh, they find a nice little 2-shot on the Scout there. Trade Soldier for Scout. And yeah, it looks like they're unhappy to just sit back. They want to keep pushing, but they're going to have to push into an Uber charge this time. So they might just have to park the bus here. And BYE still holding on, still trying to make that first point in their favor.
Yeah, Blue with full Uber. Tree Fortress 2 is looking for an opportunity to get in here, and with Ars actually grabbing Neon there, one less engineer could help, but it's all about pushing in without getting denied here, and with this Pyro holding forward to the rollout ramp, I don't think there's going to be any push anytime soon. We do see Vanitas comes in, gets Xylon after Xylon picks up Ars. So Ars trying to get a position there to snipe anyone out of position, but Silence wise enough to get in there and deny that.
Yeah, it was a good trade, trading the spy for the sniper there. It is buying them time here. They're not going to lose their medic to any random snipe play now. They're going to have to rely on a soldier or demo man bomb to really put this medic out of position. So it should be an Uber on Uber engagement here, but the red spawns might not be up in time. Cylon just now coming back up to the front line, so he's going to take a while to get reset back up. And I think they might want to park the bus a little bit longer while they get set up. Engineer not switching off to level 3 sentries or anything, still on minis. So Denial just happy to sit on the midpoint. Cylon now in the back corner of the map, looking to make the play, and it looks like they might invade lobby. No, they're rotating over to left side. No, they don't want to go quite yet. Later, Yasu is down right now, so I think they want to get back their big DPS class before they get moving again.
Yeah, you say big DPS class, but after that nerf, Demo has really hit some hard times. We do see, actually, who is that? Soldier tried getting in there.
Yep, but he was denied by
sure.
some good scout meat shots.
Yeah, Tiptoes. Tiptoes was making his way through the rollout ramp, but unfortunately couldn't get anything. Was able to get out safely though.
So Yasuo finally back up here. It looks like, oh, they get a bonk on the Soldier. Easy pickup there onto Tiptoes. Nice Sandman play by the Scout. He's going to go and play with Vanitas, but the Heavy, Heavy's going to deny any of that. So, again, a 1-for-1 trade there. Nobody happy to go. Oh, no, the red Uber comes through. Now they're going straight down the middle, flashing a lot of players here. The counter pop comes, and I think it's a way better counter pop. They take out the Pyro. They're going to take the Heavy, too. Demo Man throwing down some sticks. Not going to be able to do much, though. Ooh, it's almost a wipe here. Only 4 up right now for red. Make that 3. Soldier goes down as well. And Corey Baxter on an unstoppable streak. You're going to get back the second point here for blue, and Tree Fortress holds on.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Corey Baxter and Dreadnought have survived since the first mid, only 7 minutes ago, and have been able to keep themselves alive and also get a lot of kills in the process.
Corey staying alive for a 10k probably is true. I don't know about Dreadnought, but I haven't seen him gone down yet. I don't think either medic has really dropped yet. Eldritch and Dreadnought not overextending into anyone quite yet.
We do see Twin Weapons actually playing near the choke, trying to go for a cheeky Sandman play. And with that little arch, you can probably hit something and go in for the kill. That Sandman stun can really open up a pick for you if you hit a Demo Man or even a medic a little overextended.
Yeah, we now got a engineer with a little mini sentry to bolster up the area a little bit, and the flanking soldier, the hard flanking soldier, could find a nice arts pick here. He doesn't go for it though. Oh, instead crits come out, a stab comes out. The Uber is finally popped for red team, but it's not going to be enough. I think they've lost a lot of players, and they're not going to be able to get a lot of counter plays. Demoman is just playing with red team, yeah, and BYE gonna be only up with their Pyro and their Medic. Everyone else gets wiped out. Although Dreadnought did get picked up, I'm not quite sure by what, but it should be a mid cap, but an Uber deficit coming out here for blue team.
Yes, Pyro, the squirrel, the Pyro squirrel, holding a little forward on choke as Yasuo goes down to the second time Yasuo has gone down to Az in this round. R's peeking forward and is going to get chased down by Twin Weapons, but Twin Weapons is met by the full force of Corey Baxter. And Corey's in the house, so you're dead.
Corey was in the house. Corey had him leave the house, and there was no more house for him to stay in. Red Soldier going to be playing in sewers, looking for his counterpart. Engineer, blue engineer finally coming for it. Nope, he's not going to put a sentry in the rafters. Instead, we got a blue spot sitting on the red point, just looking to make a play any second now.
Actually, red team is filing into the IT room, pushing in through to mid. We do see the Pyro ready to deny it. Pyro Squirrel doing some nice air blast, and that was actually enough to not even force the pop, but there was no force to be had. Just keep the team back. But the Uber is up now, and they're going to push forward. That's Sinless finally in. Takes out the Pyro Squirrel really quickly, but the Uber is off, and now Corey Baxter with Yasuo going to probably chase this in, as all the splash coming in from the opposing...
Ooh.
Never mind.
Finally, a good medic drop here, and also Dreadnought survives out. Demoman trades out with. Oh no, he didn't drop. He didn't drop. He's still alive. In fact, instead, it's going to be Dreadnought in a lot of trouble. Going for that Ubersaw play, not able to find it, and a counter wipe coming out here for Tree Fortress. So BYE going to retake the point here. Going to even try and maybe go for a second. Go for a point 2. No, not going to go for it quite yet. Just going to hold back. You know, I thought it was kind of a nice counter pop. They ended up flashing a lot on the Scout and the Demoman. Not able to take out the medic either. Really good survival maneuver by Eldritch there. Eldritch really proving to be an excellent medic this game. I think he's died 1 time so far.
And Dreadnought actually just on the respawn now. So Eldritch with a 20-ish advantage. Hopefully hoping to grind that out a little bit as Az goes down. He was hiding out trying to get that med pick, but unfortunately went down. From the
They're all going to rotate through sewers, which is weird.
The nose of... What's his face? I'm gay.
Parts? Oh, I'm gay. Yeah. Demoman playing on the backside. Oh, he overextends his welcome. Goes down for it. This could be the easy push in they need down middle. There's no clear easy area denial for them. They decide not to though. They're backing out. They're gonna go through sewers this time. Everyone's rotating to sewers. There's not a single person in IT. Everyone is in sewers right now. It's a sewer party, as they say. Sniping trying to go for a play, not able to find anything. Tiptoes instead finds Neon. Gets out too, so this might actually be not so good for them. But the Uber is up. Are they just going to go forward? Demoman really out of position. Ouch, that's really going to hurt. They're only going to have to go in with an Ubered heavy, and the Soldier bombs really far forward. Tiptoes looking for that play. No, man, the Pyro cleans him out. I'm Gay is now down. Pyro Scroll, nice pick up there. They find Seer of Shadows as well. Oh, kill on Sinless, finally. Nice nice spy pick there right in the middle of the confusion. And it looks like, yeah, Tree Fortress is going to hold on, and they have a really big Uber advantage too. Well, not. I spoke too soon. They're probably going to be able to get this point at least.
Yeah, Tree Force is actually looking to contest this, as we do see Corey Baxter holding that upper IT area, and Bate is about to hit that really hard, but no, Corey Baxter knows better.
Snipe! Bate traps down the medic.
Yeah, there was the sight line on that upper IT, able to body shot Dreadnought as he was a little far forward. Corey Baxter was committing when he didn't have the Seer of Shadows, and now Seer of Shadows is going to have to hold this without a medic. Holding the ramp area, as we do see Pyro trying to play around this.
Huge tempo trade for them too. Red team up to their full forces. They even find Seer of Shadows with a nice pick there. Spitfire getting taking down BB as well, or Arts as well. And yeah, it's like a 7-on-9 right now with a huge Uber advantage going Red's way. They could easily push in knowing that they have the advantage. Art's finally going down again to Cylon's spy plays. He's switched off of the shield, the Razorback, and onto like something else. So interesting choice there. Cylon's still playing around, looking for a med pick, not able to find it, but he forces Dreadnought back into the position. But he does give them a lot of Uber charge here. They still Uber in. They're going for it. Pyro on the flank side. No, I don't think it's enough players. Soldier is here. Heavy is here too. Oh, well, they gotta get people on the point. Engineer might make the play. Pyro is here. No, they end up wiping. Only medic up alive now, and he might go down too. Spy's on his tail. He is looking, he'll be okay. Aldrich will be okay with the health back. Healing up his scout player, and that was really, really close, but unfortunately they lose all that Uber advantage. And they just weren't quite able to finish off that point there, but a really admirable effort by Tree Fortress 2.
Yeah, hats off to the Seer of Shadows, who stayed alive during that last push. The Pyro was there blasting people off the point and was keeping that presence to get that cap time. Neon was also coming in to finish it off, but Seer of Shadows was all over and hit all of his pipes, hit all of his sticky bombs, and was able to really save that round for his team.
Yeah, he sure did. Scout playing around too far forward, and Cylon is also down for a little while. I think it's an 8-on-8 at the moment. Yep, an 8-on-8, Scout missing. Nope, make that an 8-on-7. Neon overextends into the whole core at the moment. Demoman Heavy Medic playing around lobby side. They're getting spammed by a Soldier. Early pop though from Dreadnought. Dreadnought unfortunately took a rocket for that play. They rotate over through IT. Soldier bombs forward now, looking for that Demoman. They will find Yasao. Pyro coming forward now too. He's really far forward. Oh man, he gets 3 people on fire. Spam coming down from the Demoman, but nice sort of reflex here from the Pyro. They will get the point back for an Uber. Probably worth it. They did get a few picks too, but they really got to find another medic pick or get another wipe. So they're back in their defensive position until then.
Bate was actually able to pick up. Was this a pause? Yeah, it is a pause. They just picked up Tiptoes just before the pause hit, and yeah, that's gonna help make some room for push through sewer RT. As we do see, the medic is hiding in sewer with A and Neon, looking for his demo respawn. Tebi is gonna rotate to sewer eventually, but I don't know. Pushing second without a demo is one of those really difficult things. You need to cover a lot of ground to get to the point, and even once you get to the point, you still have to push them out even further. So they're gonna have to wait for their demo respawn, which should be happening any second now. Can't tell with the pause delaying the timer.
Yeah, it's a 6-on-8 push at the moment. No team, or missing a soldier over on blue side, missing a demo, spy, and scout over on red team, which are nice, good flanking classes and can do a lot of, like, they're the big disruptive players, really. It's going to be really, really hard to surprise blue team right now with those classes missing, basically. They do have an Uber advantage, though. Yeah,
with a scout and demo, you're able to get that ground, like I said. Go straight for the point, to go straight for the upper IT, to catch them out in lobby before they can back out, because this leapfrog Uber is just going to happen if they don't get that ground that they need. And with a scout down and a demo down, I don't think they're looking to push anytime soon, unless they go for a suicide play from the soldier, which is risky with heavy revved up.
The only way I can see this working, if they want to go aggressive right now, it's up to I'm Gay to go get a double jump over second side, find someone critical and take them down before they can do anything useful. Like the medic, the scout would be nice too to stop the counter push coming back out. The demo man, of course, probably not going to find the heavy or the pyro, but anyone else I think would be really nice. But yeah, they got to find some picks with the soldier jumping off the side here if they want to go right now, and I feel like that's pretty low cost right there. But yeah, let's talk about the new season S15. Really big important changes happening in classes right now. Do you want to go over the demo man changes that if our people are new and just returning to the game?
Yeah, in the past month or so, the Demo Man met an incredible update with a combination of new weapons as well as new mechanics. The biggest change being the mechanic that Demo Stickies now do a smaller splash radius in general, and the splash radius is even smaller when it's detonated before landing on the ground. So that old pre-nerf style of play where you would just shoot a sticky near someone's face, detonate for about 60-70 damage, and repeat the process with a huge blast radius normally, has been reduced to a significant amount, almost 80% smaller than what it used to be, leading to 30 damage stickies instead of 70 ones.
And here comes the push. There is an Uber coming forward, but I'm Gay unfortunately took a little bit too much damage. He's only going to deal with a sentry gun going forward. It's just going to be the big butt of the heavy, forcing everyone back here. And yeah, you're right, because you can't just splash 70 damage on the heavy all the time like you used to, he is kind of a bit more of a force now, and the Pyro also controls a little bit more area. It's not a huge amount of change, but it definitely affects the Demo Man more than anyone else, and everyone else gets a little bit of a benefit because of it.
Yeah, Yasuo pushing forward with Sinless was able to catch the Demos, Seer of Shadows, in the upper right tier. It was a little overextended, and now with the, I believe they still have the Uber advantage over. I'm gonna have to see what more blue medics is. Medic is at full, so unfortunately weren't able to push them back enough to Uber into last. So now even Ubers with pretty much everyone up on both sides. Twin weapons still on the respawn for red.
Yeah, but nobody really in position right now to go for a push of any kind. And finally the pop comes through. It's actually gonna be on a scout. He gets thrown back by the Pyro, who is perfectly positioned, especially for a scout to do that. Heavy comes around on the flank side. They find a nice stab onto the red heavy as well. It's a 3-on-8 at the moment. The red pop comes through. They don't even care. They're just going to try and go for it right now. Everyone's out of position right now for blue team, and it's a 2 times on the point, 4 times, 5 times. Wow. They weren't even like fully dead yet, and yeah, they turned it around with a nice counter push there.
Bring
so
your
BYE
esports.
saying, you going to push into us? No, we're going to push into you. 1-0 BYE.
Bring your esports. Cylon actually got the pick on the Pyro, and when a Pyro's down, you can get through a choke point very easily with an Uber, and everyone was just flooding in through the shutter entrance, and the blue medic was actually in the rollout ramp, so they were able to completely wrap the enemy team and get right onto the point.
It looks like the whole blue team here is going to go over to Rockside. Scout spots them out. Soldier is still up and running, it looks like. No, he went down. Sniper and Soldier down for red team right now. Oh, Corey Baxter taking out a sentry gun to Spitfire finding NZ. And yeah, I think it's enough picks here. I'm not sure blue lost anyone. Yeah, no, they only lost their spy, so nice little scuffle there, and they end up taking the midpoint for it.
With bot Tay down, Arst is going to have the freedom to snipe without getting counter-sniped, but actually, that Iron Bomber actually getting the drop on Dreadnought and picking up Corey Baxter in the process, and the Seer of Shadow is going to go down very quickly to Spitfire. Spitfire also grabbing a Pyro Squirrel, and it's just all flooding into the midpoint, and they're going to retake this fairly quickly, and with the respawn at 14 seconds, we're not going to see the Seer of Shadows to be able to defend second, potentially.
Is it still definitively worse of a rocket launcher, or of a grenade launcher?
Apparently not. I mean, I think the grenade launcher would have done the same thing in that situation, but Iron Bomber showing its strength over a blind choke point, as actually we do see as running in onto Eldritch, gets the stab, and Spitfire was a little too slow there.
Yeah, nobody was watching their back that time, which was the 1 in 100 time they do that, so Spitfire not quite able to be there, which is unfortunate. And Eldritch even says nice stab, so respect coming out for both players here. Yasu really going aggressive on this. He's able to pop out at the sniper a little bit, and it's going to be enough because they got the Dreadnought kill as well. Yeah, nobody has any kind of Uber advantage so far. Super even, but the big players are still up for red team, so they're able to take second point. Oh, no, never mind. Sinless goes down to a sticky trap.
Sinless, what are you doing? If there's a shutter, you know there's stickies in front of it.
Yeah,
so with that,
probably
actually,
a mistake, I would say.
Blue is now trying to make their way into this lobby. We do see Corey Baxter leading it, help of Vanitas, and hopefully joining by the Seer of Shadows any second now. Yeah, but the spy was actually caught out in lobby and did a little bit of dancing. Silent able to survive being caught at this moment.
Yeah, he has to back all the way out, so he's not going to be in position for quite a while here. He's not going to be able to find the stab on the medic unless the medic gets way out of position. Blue spy, on the other hand, I think way back there. No, he's not in position either, so no spy in position, ready to go yet. He's actually down.
As just now on the respawn. Yeah. And we do hear the Uber charge. That was actually a little bit faster building from Dreadnought, but obviously no good of a reason to push forward. Even though Ars does grab bot A and Tiptoes goes down to Cylon as Cylon gets traded off by Vanitas.
Probably worth it if you know they're going to go
Ubers.
for a push. You really don't want to have a soldier jumping down your throat.
Yeah, soldiers are very good at that splash damage, causing some denial. Is actually, as trying to go in for the stab, but Spitfire, knowing better after his medic just died at the last moment, was able to take out Az before that pick came off.
Yeah, 8 on 9, practically everyone up to full health here. Red team, I think, wanting to get pushed in on. BYE wants the pop to come into them first, but they're not putting anyone forward to even try and force a trade yet. Heavy's looking for shutter sticks, but they're not there. So that's really fortunate for them. Sniper instead going to get forward here. Bate trying to go find a pick here. He's not really going to see anything except a sentry gun. I don't think he's going to give away his position that way. Cylon trying to go for a play, but unfortunately too many forward-facing players. Not able to find anyone there, so trade off the spy there for nothing. Pyro comes forward now. Pyro Squirrel finds an NG and a sniper, and I think they're going to trade 2 for 1 there. So now it's a 6 on 8 situation. Pop comes in now, but the numbers are in Blue's favor. They're actually flashing a lot more on Red too. Red Heavy overextend. Oh, this is kind of a botched play. Demoman comes forward. 1, 2, 3 kills. 4 kills make that one. Twin weapons as well. Only 3 players up right now for Red team. Unfortunately, Red Medic lives. No! Gets run down.
Tito's an
nice
incredible rocket
there.
onto Eldritch, right at the choke point there. The option to push was good. The pyro down means you can get everyone in through your choke point, but when they lost 3 people going into that choke point, there was no reason to keep pushing when you don't have enough people to push through that choke point. And actually Neon is sawed by Dreadnought, so Dreadnought actually grabbing a favorable advantage there on top of Eldritch, only just now respawning.
Dreadnought, I think, in a good position to push back out on this and get some more momentum in their favor. Bate is sniping down. He's going to go in a sniper contest here in a second. Don't think there's going to be anything coming of it. Demoman's right in his face now, so he might just go down for this. Nope. A pop comes through though. He does get killed. First kill of the pop. Heavy is trying to soak up as much damage as possible with his fist of steel, and yeah, that aggressive pop forward. They just want to secure the midpoint, reset the Uber advantages, and put the position in their advantage for the moment. They actually still take a lot of players too. Oh, and a nice kill on the twin fires as well.
Yasuo was not having any of it. Was able to snag 2 picks. That was, I believe, Corey Baxter and the Pyro Squirrel. No, Corey Baxter in denial at the choke point. Yasuo making good use of that arch as Tiptoes was trying to get in, but gets iron bombed. And Az also trying to come in, gets stickied. Yasuo getting 4 kills in the last 4 deaths.
Yeah, 4 kills in the last 4 kills in total. So we got stickies on the backside here of the choke. They get detonated a little bit prematurely. Red has their Uber advantage. They're moving really aggressive with it, considering they don't have it quite yet. They finally do. Forces on the heavy, flashing pyro, flashing demo, flashing pyro, flashing heavy. Kind of a lot of use of their stuff here. But Demoman now goes forward. He gets scout. He gets a Demoman. He finds a spy as well. Not quite enough. There's enough to turn it around here, but not quite enough, I think, to really hold it up. The counter pop might come in here from Dreadnought. Are they going to do it? There's no one alive here that they really want to pop in on. Only a sniper, pyro, and a scout. They're getting pushed into their sewers too. This is really good play by BYE to take over the sewers before they even have the midpoint.
Yeah, very aggressive. As we do see Bate is trying to get a little bit of a sightline here. They're getting some support from I'm Gay. They can open up the shutter and hopefully get that stab to rectify that Uber disadvantage. As we do see, they are aware of the sewer shenanigans, and Venus actually goes down to the sentry. And Seer Shadow is now rotating to deal with that sentry, but they just need a push. They have full advantage. But never mind, the Uber is finally back in the favor of Eldritch.
Benitez getting rectified by that sentry gun position, and Soldier now bombing in. I'm Gay, looking for that sniper. There's no one here defending second. Instead, they popped around the corner. This is going to be a weird engagement for both sides. Eldritch also popped on the backside. Where is he? I have no idea where he is. Okay, he's moved over to the point now. And blue team is half behind, half in front. They're not in a position to defend second, and they might not even be in a position to defend last. It's only an engineer back here. Scout getting back as well. Demoman or Medic is below. He might get run into by the soldier, but no, they're just going to push it down. They just want all their position advantage right now. Unfortunately, losing their soldier on the point. The core is finally linking back up here with the Medic, Demo, and Heavy, and I think this should be enough to hold it off. Eldrick gonna get a nice Uber advantage though. Gonna be a 30% when it's all said and done. And it's because Dreadnought was just so out of position he couldn't really find a play. Oh, face stab by Cylon. Not really a face stab, he just got the hit and it was enough to make it happen. What a
Just
steal.
gave him a little nick in the cheek, and unfortunately the Pyro Squirrel was silenced furthermore, and the cap went to Cylon.
So 2-0 for BYE.
That was very entertaining to watch.
Yeah, that was amusing. Do you think he knew it was going to kill him if he poked him in the face? Whoa,
pretty
what
sure
a
he knew
faster
since
rollout.
Spy can't see
Yasu
the
is like
health.
already stopped the forward point here. Nobody's getting through this. A double kill for him. Wow, how did he do that? How did he get there so much
I wish I was
sooner?
paying attention. He went for some kind of super aggressive play. I imagine he did one of those Cadus rollouts where you do a double air pogo and are able to get the health back really quickly, but he went even further and was able to get to the entire choke point before the enemy demo. So that could be a combination of a slow rollout from the Seer of Shadows on top of an excellent rollout from Yasuo. Props to Yasuo, helping his bring your esports. And now the question begs, can Treeforest 2 bring their esports?
Yeah, they're gonna have a little bit earlier of an Uber, but not by much. They do pop in on Yasu here. Yasu, he's really good with these pipes here. He just like drops them right in front of people, but not gonna be enough to stop the Uber cap. They really needed to get the medic pick. Instead, he's gonna trade out, and yeah, just a lot of death and carnage on both sides. But I think Blue's gonna be able to hold out. Yeah, not enough people here on red, and in fact, they do lose their medic because he overextended a little bit here. Eldrick, like trying to go for like some like heal plays with his crossbow. Not able to make it happen though, and yeah, the second point cap should come back here pretty soon. I'm Gay in position to do it. No, sorry, that's Tiptoes in position to do it. Playing with the engineer, backing up his scout who is now 2-timesing on the second point. So it was a good try, but maybe a little bit presumptuous to go for that last push. There's only 5 minutes left on the timer though, so I think they wanted to just try and make it a 3-0 before the round was out.
Yeah, in a really good position to hold, even though their Uber advantage is not in favor. They are 50 disadvantage right now, and with 2 down as well. But there is a lot of action going on this choke point. Arse actually a little overextended. Yasuo goes down though while he's trying to get on that pick, and Az is going to pick up Yasuo for the 5th time now in this round.
Great pickup there. You always want to take out the Demo Man because he takes out those chokes very well. And yeah, Uber advantage going Blue's way. They are going to use it on this Demo Man. Demo Man gets 2 kills, Heavy and Sniper. Where is everyone else though? Like, look at how spread everyone is right now. Only Medic and Pyro back at the second point. Spy is kind of stuck on the side. Soldier tried to do a bomb, not able to make it happen. Yeah, they're bleeding a lot right now. It's like 4 on 8 at the moment. Vanitas down, but that's it for blue team. They do have the Uber advantage on red side, so that's the one thing they got going in their favor. But Yasu might go down again. He might bleed here as well. Bleeding happening all over the place. You really can't get peeled off like this.
Yeah, those long-range heavy bullets from Sinless were able to pick up... Or no, sorry. Long-range bullets from Corey Baxter were able to pick that up. And with Yasuo down, that's full steam ahead, even though that's even Uber, so never mind.
Not
Roughly
quite even. 30% down here for blue team.
Even enough to the point where they won't push.
Yeah, they definitely want to just park the bus. Oh no, they force out a pop here with a sticky trap. Nobody backing up here. Yasu not here. Pyro instead it's gonna be Pyro sumoing against each other. Do trade out the Pyro, and where's the blue medic? Where are they gonna Uber forward? No, they're way far back, and they're just gonna play pick classes. No, now they go forward. This is a weird pop though. This is really far behind where they actually want to be. Flashing a lot here to get people. And now they're stuck in the choke point where Yasuo is just going to tear them to shred. Pyro here too to poke at them. I'm Gay actually does find a few people, but it's actually turned out all right. I really thought they were going to just blow up in that hallway, but it didn't work out that way.
Yeah, it was a little bit of I see you see me, and then they just kind of backed off. So it was a little was trying to commit to that Seer pick, but Seer was backing out just in time on like 60 HP the whole time. But actually, Arse wins his 5th kill as Botte goes down. And that sniper pick plus 2 down means Arst is going to get some freedom here.
Yep, King of the Jungle, the sniper jungle is Arts today. Not really taking a huge... Yeah, it's really hard to take these angles on last especially. We got a red soldier all the way back, running over to... Nope, he gets cleaned up by Denial. Good NG play there. And instead, Ubers are about to go off on every situation. Pushing through here from lobby. Pyro controls them back a little bit, and now they split. Heavy one side, Demo Medic the other way. Oh, Heavy gets immediately sniped though. Good play by Botte, and now they're going to have to rotate over to the defender right side. Red's actually going to run out almost exactly the same time Blue did. And Pyro gets taken down. Demo Man on the point. Demo Man on the point, not able to find it unfortunately. BYE holds out again. They find the medic too. Botte also made that pick. Botte holding out the round for their team. Huge plays for him right now. Otherwise, it's 2-1 right now, and I think it's just going to be 2-0 going into halftime.
There's 3 minutes, and anything can happen, but yeah, the way that push went, they kind of spread out pretty evenly all along this ramp area towards the point, but were unable to get any cap time, as the Pyro was denying it with that air blast. Props to the Pyro Squirrel for holding that down. Or, sorry, props to Spitfire for holding that down for his team. Sure. As they are able to recap.
Sinless going a little ham here on finds a creeping soldier on the backside. It will be about a 25% advantage going up here for red team, which should be enough to push off of, get back to the midpoint, and I think at this point they just want to, again, I think they just want to go into halftime at a 2-0 advantage. That way they can just play defensively. They just have to make sure they have good defenses, and it's easier to play cautiously on process than it is to play aggressively and make the points happen.
Absolutely. As Silent trying to make a first play goes down, and Spitfire still suspicious of Cylon being a dead ringer, but no, he's dead. And ours actually picks up Neon. With that, 3 down. I hope Blue knows to do better of this, even though the Uber is in their favor. Go in for the force or something. The med's really close to the choke point. It's an easy force.
Yeah, and I was going to point out the level 3 in IT, but it was in a really poor position to be placed, and Neon was already down, so not able to make a play off of it, unfortunately. It was a level 3, though. They brought him all the way up, and I really wish they got some stuff from them.
Broken remains of a sentry that could have been. In peace.
Broken remains like the broken Ninja Main dreams. There's on the other side, there's another sentry about to have his dreams broken by the spy. He does get cleaned up by the scout, so haha, he does have the last lap. Engineer poking around on the side, and I think they might go on this. Dread Knight looking to posture through mid. Yeah, here they come through. Demo Man only flashing the pyro a little bit here, flashes the scout a little bit. They all rotate to the left side. Heavy coming up the flank. Pyro holds him back though, and kind of a reasonable fight. The pop finally comes through here for Red, but it might be too little, too late. Heavy's on the backside. He's like looking for. He's just gonna run. He's gonna get cleaned out. Yeah, unfortunately, Sinless not having the play he really wanted there. So it's like a 3 on 5 right now. Really, really low numbers, but there is a level 2 sentry gun on the backside. Spy going in, so he finds the sap. He keeps sapping. Demo Man's gonna trade it out too. Easy pickup there. Demo Spy. No, sorry, it's a Spy Angie, and Angie finds a double bonk with some nice pan plays there with the scout.
So Red unfortunately tried to Uber there onto the point after dropping their demo and their scout at the choke point, and but Neon was able to hold it back by having a level 2 sentry at last, and everyone just kind of rushed in from the flank and was able to get picked up between Bate and Neon.
Yep, and BYE also parking the bus again. They got sticky traps on both the main entranceways. 27 seconds remaining, and if I'm BYE, I just play considerable defense, and if I'm Dreadnought right now, I tell my team to go in as hard as possible. And that's exactly what's happening. Oh, bonk on the scout. Huge play there. They also trade the pyro for the demo. This could actually be it. The spam is coming through. The level 3 sentry not getting any support in at all. Scout's coming in. Are they going to make it a point? It's really, really close. Oh my goodness, team. They do end up getting 4 seconds remaining, and it's a 1-2 play right now. Tree Fortress 2 coming back in this game, showing some life. Good half, 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 good half.
What a excellent play. It's those moments where it's down to the wire and you're like, okay, we need to make something happen. They did have a favorable Uber advantage that allowed them to get in through that choke point, followed up by the Seer of Shadow's excellent damage, followed up with the rest of his team filing in, and everyone just kind of filed onto the point.
Ooh, what a game, man! What a game. Okay, so far, okay, I'm gonna tell you my MVPs first, and then you tell me your MVPs afterwards, and why my picks are bad. All right. So okay, on red side for BYE, Bate made a huge double kill on the spy. He made it on the heavy and the medic while they were pushing in on like a doom push. Kept them in the game. And on the blue side, it was Pyro Squirrel to not only clean up on the scout who got bonked to begin with, but also he traded really favorably with the demo man there for a 2-for-1, which opened up a lot for them to get the level 3 sentry gun. Engineer was out of position. Scott was able to move on the point with the heavy backup. It was just a perfect last push to get everything in position. And now like they're like back in this game. It's still anyone's game at this point. If they didn't make that last push, I would have said BYE probably in a really good spot. But no, it's anyone's game again, even despite being down 1 point. I feel like if Tree Fortress 2 can just do that again, they have this game on lock.
Yeah, I'd have to say Yasuo is for Bring Your Esports as Corey Baxter is for Tree Forest 2. Both of them doing excellent job as part of their combo. And unfortunately, the Seer of Shadow and Corey Baxter are doing much better as a combo than Sinless and Yasuo. Yasuo are doing most of the grunt work while Sinless is sitting at the bottom of the scoreboard. So I'm not sure what that's going to represent for their team, but I believe the award for combo of the year, or rather for this game, goes to Tree Forest 2.
Yeah, their combo is definitely playing better, but Yasuo is carrying as hard as he can, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you just look at the point differential on Heavy, it's like 30 points, which is like a massive amount. Like either one Heavy's doing something really good or one Heavy's doing something really bad, and it could be both.
Wonderful.
Yep, and we should be going again any second now. I think both teams got to get their hands warmed up. You know, after you're spitting such hot fire across the map before, you gotta cool them down with your little hot pads. What do you use to cool your hands down with, Ro?
I just deal with the sweaty hands 24/7.
Oh, really? I got a whole thing of baby wipes right here, ready to go whenever.
That's probably worse.
It's great. I highly recommend it, man. It's
I'll
wonderful.
look into that.
All right, who is wearing the swaggiest thing right now?
It's hard to tell because with with STV, it automatically defaults all the paints and unusual effects, so you can't even see if anyone has this incredible 3-time scorching effect or adorable pink and green combo. But I'd have to give it to this wonderful pyro. I believe that is the pyro squirrel. These ugly slimy heads.
You hate the ugly slimy heads?
The ugly slimy head pyro squirrel.
He has a slime on his ugly slimy head as well, so he's like matching.
It's slime session.
The Trinoforce, whatever it is.
The Triforce.
He's also has
Trifecta?
sight for sore eyes for the googly eyes, and by the way, his googly eyes sometimes clip with his normal brain and jar eyes, so it looks really weird.
So you have triple eyes instead.
I'm digging the arts
those only
like
2 eyes.
what is that, like French Connection sniper like situation here?
I don't know much about French Connection.
Oh, you're an uncultured Philistine, bro.
Yeah, you should just cut me now.
Probably. What are we even having you here on here for? What hat is that medic wearing? Is Eldrick wearing? A Grim Hate. Okay. We're finally live. Let's watch this demo man roll out, dude. It was so good last time. It's coming up.
Yasuo is actually slower, and so is the Seer
Yeah,
Shadow.
actually-
Seer Shadow actually a little bit faster.
Yeah, he was actually really slow this time. I wonder where the push was again. I guess you can't do it every time. Throwing out some spam for the top. Again, rotating over to big boxes. Is that going to be red team this time, making those major rotations? Blue team happy to kind of sit sort of in the middle a little bit. Soldier comes up on boxes. He does find his red Yasu, though. Scout also going down to a snipe, and I think this is going to be enough to hold off on. They just got to not drop anything too crazy. Pyro coming back on the mid, asserting his dominance. Heavy and Engineer down, though. This is almost a wipe. This is actually a really, really clean mid fight for blue team.
I'm
Only
actually on
losing their
Eldrick as
spy
he
and
is on the
Engie for
run.
that.
Eldrick's still on the run. Hopefully that Soldier doesn't meet him up, as actually the Seer Shadow is on the hunt, but he meets up with Yasuo and his buddy Twin Weapons, as actually this scout gets really aggressive, drops Eldrick down to 20 HP, gets it! Vanitas, incredible aggression.
Whoa. Incredible push.
Twin Weapons kind of choking there, unable to save his medic.
And
That
I
was
think
a really
this is the
fast
Doom push
2-cap.
from here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a
Force
really
2
clean
already
mid-fight.
on last.
Yeah, I think they got it, dude. Oh, well, the NG's here. Just trade off. Pyro could just push them off, though, if he could ever get up there. Oh, no, now he can't do it. Medic is here. Oh, they actually hold, dude. Incredible. They actually hold. No, NG is here. No, he's going to go down, too. They never took care of the sentry gun. I think it was just too much at one time. They didn't have everyone up here. Spy's going for the play. He does find the medic. Wow. Resetting the Uber advantages here. Eldrick going down for the second time in like less than 1 minute. This is disaster right now for BYE.
Yeah, you don't want to respawn and immediately die to a backstab. That push was really aggressive, and I kind of agree with it. I mean, if you're at a full advantage and you have your main combo ready to push, go for it, but I'm not really sure what denied him that. Just some really poor play from the Seer of Shadows, I suppose.
I'm gonna say that the squirrel didn't get like aggressive enough because she was like the last person to like stay alive in that major fight, and she wasn't able to push anyone off the point to make the last cap happen. I don't know. That's what I was feeling. It's really, really hard to call it, especially in these like rollovers where people are just knocking you down left and right. On the upside here, we got AZ ready to go for a play of some sort. Pyro spots him out though. I think he's pretty dead. Yeah, Soldier finds him too. Unfortunate play there. Oh my goodness! Again, another snipe out going down. Eldrick out of position. This is going to be a super uber advantage going their way. No medic here to hold it out. They flash everyone. Scout and Pyro gonna just try and push them off. It's demo from the flank. Pyro is here. He can just blow them off. Oh, other Pyro's here. Soldier bombs in. Yeah, this is in. Spy's here. Yeah, it's an easy cap. Tree Fortress 2, hyper aggressive, comes back in, ties it up 2-2.
Actually, that cap was undeserved, in my opinion. The Seer of Shadow was on fire just as he capped it, and just burned out shortly after capping it, so that should have gone in the favor of Bring Your Esports, but that wasn't the case, and Yasuo actually going for the super duper fast rollout, already getting onto it and hitting a nice Iron Bomber, as well as spamming some more towards that direction, but goes down to Vanitas, who won't have any of that.
Vanitas, good save from him, dude. You could not have the Demo Man staying alive and stopping your whole team from progressing forward. Soldier fight on the top actually turns out in Red's favor. Twin Weapons gets the clean out on Tiptoes. So it's a 7 on 8 at the moment. Spy finds a nice pick, though, onto Sinless, so this might actually be enough to hold back. Kind of hard to say. We gotta get the blue heavy in position here to make some good deeps happen. It's now, oh no, Medic drops down again. Bate finds the snipe, and I think this is gonna be it for them. Medic's down. Oh my goodness, everyone's down right now. Only Yasu back up here, and I think they lost their Medic too. So
yeah, Yasu gonna have to look for an opportunity here. He's gonna grab Az, trying to go for a cheeky spy play. And Sizzle's now getting into position on the IT area.
One of the major problems with having a bloodbath like that is that it can be really hard to capture the midpoint afterwards. You just don't have enough bodies to be aggressive afterwards. So it will just be a midpoint capture. Second point will be secured for now, and it will be a classics mid second push. No crazy run over this time. Heavy against the wall here. Demo Man spamming out choke point. We got NG and a Soldier watching IT. This is pretty classic. This is generally the setup you see. Just nobody in sewers right now, and it means that the Tiptoes will be able to get a few rocket spams out. But nothing too crazy right now.
Ubers are starting to go in the favor of Dreadnought, and with that I actually have time off. Joining us in my place will be Atwas, as we do see Tiptoes and Az are going to grab Yasuo and Twin Weapons.
Yeah, it was great having you here, Ro, but yeah, let's get Atwas in the stream here while we watch a second rollout come out. Double jump comes over from the Soldier, trades off with the Dome. It's now a 5 on 8 situation, so it looks like Tree Fortress looking to push this game into their favor now. It's tied 2-2. If they push here and get the point, it's going to be a 3-2 in their advantage. Game best of 5. Oh, that's a drop coming out here. Man, Eldrick just dropping down again. This is crazy. He's died so many times this second half. What a choke coming out for him. Ninja can't do anything. Oh, too many players. It's now 3-2, and I'm joined now by Atwas. Atwas, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing pretty well. Trying to find a place to jump in there. Been a really good game so far. Yeah, definitely. Getting that times in on the point, pushing straight into last.
Here comes this jump again from Yasu, but he misses the second jump, so he's going to be there about evening time. So it's going to be Demoman rotating over to rock sides as always. So that was Vanitas coming and doesn't find the play though. Scout comes in instead. Twin Weapons going to be able to get that health back. No, he decides not to go for it. He always is at full. Sniper getting pushed down by the Soldier, but it's a little bit of an overextension. This mid fight looks like going to be grinded out towards Red Way. And what do you think of that mid fight so far, Atlas?
Oh man, that was incredible. That the Red Soldier just kind of flew in at that blue medic, forced him out into choke, and pretty much gave his team mid. Didn't get any picks, but he definitely got them the point. So that was a really good play by him.
Very good point there. And looks like Red Advantage will have their Uber by about a few seconds ahead of time, 20% in their favor. And they will get second point off of it too, but I think it's going to be a pretty standard last point defense here, unless BYE just again rolls them over. But they're down 3 players right now, so they might want to either park the bus and get a force popped into them, or try and make it all happen right now. But it looks like they will just park the bus for a moment.
Most definitely. Spy is moving in on the combo, does get the pick on the heavy. That is a great job there by AZ. So that might be enough time to at least, you know, keep this bus parked for a little while longer while we just kind of wait and see. So far there's been a lot of momentum going into the second half. People just kind of pushing straight into lasts, and so it's kind of nice to be seeing a little more back and forth going on here this round.
The barked pus has happened, and Tiptoes is down for a little bit here. Trying to jump in, make a play happen, not able to find it this time. On the other side, Spy fights Corey Baxter. So again, Spy is griefing the heavies. You know, such is the life of a heavy when you play Highlander. And a nice shot by Arts onto hard ass Twin Weapons. Pop finally comes through, but it's a little bit late. This is probably an inopportune time to do it because of that snipe, and they have to just back out immediately. Heavy is the casualty to that failed push, and now it's a 5-on-9 situation. This should be an easy second recap here.
Oh my god, did you see that? Eldritch backing out, healing AZ, who uncloaks and gets the butter knife on him. That is gonna suck. Woo!
Big play there, although he's not building super well right now because there's so much pressure getting pushed on him right now. A scout came his way. A spy came his way, a soldier jumped in, a demo man still spamming out, and Dreadnought really, really low right now. He has to back out. They do get the second point, but they're gonna not really contain control of it. It looks like the recap's gonna go BYE's way, and why can Tree Fortress not seem to hold this out this point? They really got pushed in on the medic, and they just didn't have the defense they needed against the jumpers.
I'm really not sure. It seems like their combos playing a little differently this half compared to the other. Their heavy just isn't as strong, it seems like, going in for the long run. But that being said, it might just be a simple vote of overconfidence going up there. Who knows? Not me.
Yeah, red team in a good position to stop this push. The pop comes through a little bit early thanks to the soldier bomb in, but counter push coming out here. Demo man jumps really far forward here, finds not the pyro quite yet, looking for the heavy too. Oh, he just doesn't have quite the damage he needs to kill up this core. Eldrick also sitting really low. They're all really, really low, but it looks like they're going to survive for the most part. On the other side of things, red has their Uber, but they don't have the numbers, so if they can just hold for a few seconds here, a nice strong counter push should come their way. But no, blue's not going to have any of that. Forces out the pop here on the head. Now everyone's got to back off. Medic's in a really bad spot, though. He's hiding behind the medic, running through sewers. Oh, he's going to get controlled up by the pyro. That's really, really unfortunate. Dreadnought getting a little bit far ahead of himself there. Sinless will get stabbed out, but it will be a Uber advantage going back red's way.
That really looked like the ideal push out of last there for a moment, but, you know, as it stands, positioning is everything. Spy does get caught out there. Things happen, and we do have a lot of aggression going to roll out, but it looks like the remnants of blue combo will be kind of pushing out, being peppered by that blasted red scout. Cap goes to red, yeah.
Yeah, he was doing a really, really good job of playing clean up there and forcing everyone back. The blue defense here, it's textbook. You got Dispenser, you got your Sentry, you got your Heavy sitting near lobby, your Demo Man will be putting sticks on the grate and the main area. Pyro sitting in the main area looking to throw anyone back who Ubers through. And they're going to have to do it because they're down a huge Uber deficit right now, about 40%. Spam class is coming down to lobby, trying to find the Heavy. Heavy actually backs out nicely. Getting some support from his blue demo now, and Art's looking for that snipe. Not really got any angle on anyone quite yet, and on the black side of things, red sniper looking down lobby. Gonna find, oh nice, Bate, king of the snipes right now, takes down Arts, and that could open up a line here. Soldier comes in from the lobby, they push in, now the Uber's already happened, and I think this could be it for them. Ooh, no heavies here though. Oh, nice kill off there, they focus down the heavy, now they have to make the medic to make the plays. So it's an Uber, it's a medic spy Uber here, and the sentry gun isn't down yet, so it means the medic can't go in. He's looking for he's like cross-bolting down the sentry, but it's not going to be enough. The window of opportunity is closed. He's got to back out now. Eldrick, probably really sour about that push. They almost had that, but the Uber on the spy was enough to stop the push.
Absolutely, that was a very nice hold, having the medic and Heavy go back up into that upper area to try to kite out those stickies, get people caught out, and that was very, very good. We probably won't be seeing too much of a push out here. Ubers are fairly even enough that, you know, it doesn't really matter a few percent in the long run. Just kind of...
What a beast hold. I mean, it was just crazy. It was crazy.
Spyro is good.
Yeah, he got the pick. And it seems like so far, like, Tree Fortress, just that their like ebb and flow is like way sharper than BYE. BYE just playing a little bit better in general, but Tree Fortress is able to make like big plays like that one, like find the snipe again on the sniper, and follow on the medic just like he just did. And this could be enough to make a push out, even though both snipers are down. There's a big numbers advantage right now on red side. The sentry gun not up and going. Sniper NG comes in, and yeah, there you go. Back up to a 3-2 advantage here for BYE.
Definitely just a bleed on last there. It seemed like people coming in from every direction, people losing their 1v1s, and that's just how points get capped.
Yep, and the rollout's coming out now. Tetsuya, again, Yatsuya not able to get that really clutch loadout like he wanted to. Spam coming over the top, he will take the first hit here. He does steal a health pack. And the scout now up on the top side, he's not going for that mid health pack quite yet. Just spotting them out, know they're all going through rock side. Blue spy going on the flank. He's going to be in a good position to go find the medic in a sire. Oh, he's going to get spotted by the pyro. Oh, he does find the medic. Nice pickup there by AZ. And that should probably be the end of this push right now for red team. They all decide to leave after that medic assassination. And it should be Tree Fortress 2's point for a while.
Absolutely, just great plays by the flank. They're getting nice damage up top, getting the positioning, and just sort of forcing people out. That's how you play mid.
It's a wonderful stab too. He went through the rock side where the pyro was on the other side of the rock. Medic was right there and just right there in the right spot. Made the nice stab. So yeah, it's going to be an easy second point cap too, because the medic isn't here to make any kind of counter Uber pop. They're going to push through mid now. They're going to push through shutter side. The stickies aren't here. No, they are here on the one side, and they're going to have to try and stop it. No, they lose their pyro, unfortunately, for it. That's a little bit unfortunate, but they still might be able to make this play happen. Soldier bombs in. Oh, he finds a 2K. This should be sniping, making a snipe play as well. Spy and heavy on the backside. We're back to an even game already. 3-3 on both sides. I think. No, it's like 4-3. Sorry, it's 4-3 right now with Tree Fortress, one game away from winning.
Getting really close there. Both teams kind of stepping it up, trying to get to that last point. Alright. Both demos take a pretty standard rollout, both on their big packs. Blue combo does come choke, and we do see a returning thing. People taking damage. Soldier does get on, takes out the demo, which is going to be a really good play for Blue right there, and just kind of moving across point. Blue's taking damage. Heavy is really aggressive on red side, getting in on that combo, taking down the demo, and we're having like a really even fight, but it's just really scrappy. People everywhere, and it seems just through some strange positioning and weird fighting, red does manage to take the point. Spy going in though, no, gets caught out by the pyro. What a shame.
I'm with you, Atlas. I thought that heavy position was a little bit presumptuous, considering the sniper and spy were still alive at that point. Soldiers trade out on the sewers. Oh, they don't quite trade. I'm Gay is still alive right now. Heavy trying to stand through the sewers as well, and the soldier could go at any time. They're in a really good spot to just Uber through, get a soldier jump going through, and get a nice flank wraparound. But nope, they clean out Dreadnought. Oh man, nice Dreadnought drop actually. So this is going to be a nice easy push in, I think, for them. Again, the spam. It's a little bit too much for Dreadnought to handle this game so far.
Honestly, this is the first time I've ever seen anyone use the Iron Bomber, and I have to say I'm convinced of its effectiveness in this game.
It's been pretty good. It's like downside doesn't even matter for most of the game. You just hit the direct shots, and it doesn't matter the explosion radius is smaller. The big thing is the minus 10% damage on the shot there, but it's also not seeming to matter for the most part. And it's nice to have those nice even shots too. So BYE gonna again find a nice easy med pick there. And make it like even game right now. This is sudden death. Whoever wins the next round wins it all.
Well, I'm excited. That's for sure. Let us get to mid. I am not seeing any super fast rollouts quite yet. Seems pretty standard. Blue's actually here very early. Demo does take a more aggressive route, spamming those pills, getting behind rock, have some jumps going in. As it stands, pretty solid. Red Soldier does jump in, tries to get out on the medic, gets taken down, but he does give his team room to move in. People just going in here left and right. Time on the point. Tiptoes is over here trying to make a play. Not quite. AZ gets the stab on Eldris, gets a stab on Sinless. That's medic and heavy down. Very nice, but red is still going to get the point. However, that means
the counter push is here, dude, because the Uber is here.
Exactly.
That was a really good save by AZ there. He really needed that pick.
Well, you know, ask and you shall receive.
It was going to seem like whoever got the midpoint was just going to push down and get last again, but instead, because they're kind of down in numbers, they're not going to immediately bum rush the second point here. It's going to be a second point defense again, but the question is, can they get back up and like stop dirtling around to like push in before the red has their Uber again? They got a long time, and I think the answer is yes. Are they coming around the side here? Scout is getting really controlled out. He's trying to cause some sort of distraction, but he's going to trade his life for it. Scout moving forward on the heavy. I think he won't be able to get it. Not enough DPS. Sniper not able to make the snipe play either. And second point will be secured at the cost of an Uber. So it's going to be a pretty strong defense here, and really going to be hard to crack this nut. And it is the last point of the game, so we're going to do everything in their power to make sure that they don't lose.
Very true, very true. But even if that Uber was exchanged for the point, process last is hard enough to push in and out of that. They should have plenty of time to build up that Uber, unless people start bleeding far more than they should, which I would hope not. But here we are, Eldritch is approaching that farther up, and Blue is backing up to take a more passive hold. The Uber does get popped in rollout, Demo kind of trying to jump, trying to get people, but doesn't matter. Blue is already out through choke. Doesn't look like there's going to be any sort of fragging happening today. They might get the point, sure, but by that time Dreadnought is sure to have Uber, and it looks like he's holding by sewers here, so I'm not surprised if they repush as soon as he gets Uber, which is now, they're coming in choke, really aggressive. Heavy is there. Actually, Heavy's in sewers haven't noticed each other. Dreadnought finally pops Uber, dropping down to 73 health. but as it stands, his pockets aren't in a very good position to take that Uber, so, I might have been wrong. They might have just given up that point.
Yeah, that was so crazy. There's just so many variables in Highlander, and like they wanted to make another spy play onto Sinless, who has just been spy food all game, but this time not so much. He's able to take out the spy and then get pressure on the medic, and medic had to pop. Nobody else was there to take advantage of the pop, and so it's basically a wasted Uber. He did lose Sinless for it, but he's back up and ready to go. And look, already 50% advantage going Red's way. They're going to push in now. Coming in through Flag Room IT, only on the scout. Nice play here. Switching over to Soldier and Pyro. Going to control out this engineer. Blue's backing off really beautifully right now, though. Only losing their Pyro. Scout's trying to put pressure down heavy. Won't say any of that. And even the Soldier actually finding some people. And Arts finds the sniper advantage. So counter push could come back because they're already back on Uber. Yeah, that looks like exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to try and make a play. No, it gets cleaned up by the Pyro. Nice cleanup by Pyro Squirrel. They did not force that on Uber. They said defend their point. They might even go for second. They might not even have to make a push here. Scout on the backside gets the demo man, trades the demo. This is going to be enough to push through. Medic trying to make plays as well, but not able to get him off. Red Engineer here, not going to be able to stop that push, Neon, dude. And yeah, this should be a super Uber advantage pushing into the last, and this could be what Trees need to finish off this game. And what's been like a giant roller coaster of a game so far. This might be the best process game I've ever seen before.
Absolutely, and while Dreadnought sure knows how to kite an Uber, he sure knows how to keep that Uber and take it into last. He is going to last. People all over the place. Met does get a saw. Pyro Squirrel goes down to a backstab. They're sniping all over the place, and wow, there's just time on point, but a heavy's there. Spy's coming up behind him, see if he can get the stab. Time on point, and that is it. There goes the game.
Wow, what a play. In that low number situation, they kept Dreadnought alive, and that was all they needed to do all the damage they needed to. Dreadnought just went in there confidently, dodged all the bullets, stayed in a really nice pocket zone right above Red spawn. And yeah, made it for the last push. They swung everything back in their favor when they needed to, and very, very, very close game. It could have easily been BYE to win that one.
Absolutely. Very interesting to see two really different styles of Highlander being played as well. I did notice that BYE over there playing with a sort of flank heavy, with their Pyro taking a lot more frags and a lot more points than Pyros have tended to do in the past. Had over there Tree F2. Sorry, gotta get that right. Playing with the more traditional combo. Exactly. Tree Fortress 2. Getting
Tree Forest.
Forest. Oh god. These names,
they're a forest of trees.
But yeah, playing with that more traditional heavy demo combo, Pyro's backup, and it worked out for them in the end, but it was really nice to see sort of two different styles of play happening there. Flank heavies are always fun to watch.
And it was really nice to see an Iron Bomber play as well, which was a lot of fun to watch. I was watching him throw spam over the mid area, and I think that's pretty much exactly why he chose it, because he doesn't want pipes rolling down the main area. He just wants them to land right in choke point and never move from there. So I mean, he did get more spam that way in a different position than he normally would. So
Absolutely.
Iron Bomber, kind of a weird choice, but I think it might be worth considering on some maps. Like Process.
Hey, if it works for you, use it. I mean, it's all up to personal preference, and if you're in Plat, you want to use the brand new weapons that came out, sure, why not? If it works, why
Absolutely.
not?
And it almost worked for BYE too, so... Yasua having a really, really good game, despite losing, I think, one of the best demo man performances we've seen so far this season. So,
who is your MVP that game? Gotta tell me.
My MVP of this game is Az for finding so many medic picks at the end of that second half and making the plays happen for his team, basically. That's for blue side, for Tree Fortress. For red side, it's Yatsuo, of course, for playing for that Iron Bomber, and for carrying so much damage on his team, and making those really fast rollouts too, and just shutting down mid once or twice when they really, really needed it. Just giving themselves like such a big boost just by having like a free mid is so big, because not only did you win mid, you also lost mid for no health, and you can immediately start pushing into second.
Absolutely.
Yep, and how about you, Atwas?
I had to agree with you on that, as saw some great picks out of him, but just off that last round, Dreadnought doing that push and pull, doing that giving up second just to keep that Uber and then carry that momentum into last was a very nice play by both him and his team, so I'm gonna have to give him that as well.
Alright, well, it was a great pleasure casting with you, Atwas. And I just want to give a shout out real quick to Jir for setting up this last second cast for us. It was really, really nice having you on, Jer.
Good to have you on too, man.
Yep. And I'm TurboCop, and you are Atlas, and we will see you guys for the next one.
Good night.